What's up, everybody? Rob Cash is on the set. Before we go any further, any mentioning of any digital assets is not financial advice. Please seek a financial advisor. If you're under 18, consult with your parents and have them consult with a financial advisor. Now let's move on. Guys, there's been a lot of things going on throughout the year of 2018, and a lot of other YouTubers touched on it. And I'm going to follow suit just a little bit if you don't mind. Now, let's just get straight to it. There's a lot of people that have concerns about some of the price predictions that have gone on throughout the year. And me, myself, I'm kind of a 5'8", 9er. So far as the end of the year thing, I never put stock in that, but I do believe in the potential of XRP reaching anywhere from $100 and beyond. Okay, I'm a firm believer in that. Now, for those who do not believe in that, that's okay. The freedom to have a difference of opinion is golden itself, and there's nothing wrong with people having a difference of opinion on that. But I'm going to speak on how that divided the community throughout the latter of the year. Now, let's hope we can move forward to 2019 without any of that divide, because if nothing else, we can all agree that we have the greatest digital asset in the space. Now, quite a few of us are diversified in other projects, of course, myself. Now, but do I believe that XRP is going to be the standard of what a digital asset should be, being steered by the corporation Ripple? Absolutely. Other projects should model themselves after the Ripple Corporation with what they've done with XRP. Not necessarily the utility, but I'm talking about how they moved forward, how they nurtured the project. And I think that's what gives them the success that they have now. They took time out. They shut everybody off, shut everybody out. They noise canceled themselves from the world to stay focused on their project. And I think we can take a lesson from Big Brad Garlinghouse and the rest of his team at Ripple Labs. Shut all the nonsense out. Concentrate on your investments. Concentrate on your knowledge. Concentrate on your research. And I think that's what will make everyone successful in this space. Now, let's get back to the divide of things. Now, a lot of people were divided so far as, the Bearable Guy 123, encrypted messages to the XRP community about where XRP is headed. Again, you have the right to have a difference of opinion. However, we're still receiving information from Big BG 123, which me, myself, am following. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm going to say it one more time. You're invested in the greatest digital asset known to man right now. So why not be happy? Why not be positive moving forward to 2019? I know I am. I'm not carrying any old baggage from this year into the new year. First of all, I was never angry about the price. Me, myself, a poor dude like me, I'm looking at it as opportunity. This is my chance for someone to say, hey, listen, we're giving you a year to go get as many dollars as you can at a discounted price. And at this particular time, the price is going to go up to a point where you probably can't afford it anymore. That's the way I look at buying XRP. I'm running through a Federal Reserve right now, and I'm just grabbing as many dollars as I can. That's what I'm doing with XRP and my other digital assets. I have some sub a penny, and some of them were above $1 or above 25 cents last year. That's opportunity. So if you want to swim in a pool of shit over the price, you have a right to do so. Me, I'm not. I'm moving forward to 2019 to stuff my bags of golden tickets. Okay? I don't just have one, I have many, and I'm quite sure you guys do too. Now, so far as the year is concerned, again, a lot of people dragging a lot of negativity. Not me. Guys, forget negativity. It's all about opportunity. That's what this is. And for you poor folks around the world, my brothers and sisters, listen, keep taking advantage. Don't let things like the mainstream news fudge you out of the market, because that's their job. Understand that these guys are not reporters. They do not investigate. They infiltrate your mind and they control it. When they tell you to go and shop and things like that. Just say if there's a storm coming. Oh my God, Jim, we have a hurricane coming and it's going to do this, it's going to do that. People should stock up. Part of their duty is to warn the nation of potential dangers. But believe it or not, most of it is strategic messaging to get people to shop, spend money, stop using a certain product, or go to a certain doctor, not a certain doctor, but go to a doctor and get certain vaccines or what have you. Believe it or not, most of the mainstream media is used for strategic tactics of where they want to lead the people. So my point is this. The same thing that they're doing with that, they're doing with crypto. Look at them as fast food versus real food, farm food, homegrown food, natural food. They're the fast food of information. Okay, you just need to know something real quick just to know something. You know, it's not healthy. Fast food is not healthy. Same thing with mainstream news, but you just need some information right now and you just take it with a grain of salt. You just do it just to get to the next point. Should you live off fast food? No. Should you live off mainstream media? Hell no. Honestly, I'm going to talk about the YouTubers in the space, and I'm talking about of any digital asset. A lot of these people do what they do for free, most of them, not all. Some of them do monetize their channels, and that's okay because the work they're putting in, they deserve to get paid for it. Hell, they deserve more money than those idiots you watch on your local news station that are actually reporting news to make your life more miserable. These people out here doing work to give you the good news to make sure that you have a better quality of life. And some of them are actually, how can I say it, moving away from their quality of life to make sure that you have a better quality of life with the information that they're putting out to you. And me personally, I thank those people. I take my hat off to CKJ Crypto News. I take my hat off to Crypto Eddie. I take my hat off to Thinking Crypto. I take my hat off to my man, that gangster, Love for Crypto. The reason why I gave him a big shout out is because he not only reports on the news of digital assets, he also gives you the geopolitical perspective of where you stand in it right now. Because believe it or not, those things are connected. And going into the new year, those things are going to matter. Why you think we're waiting on things like BACT and what the SEC is going to do and what nations are doing around the world and how what they do connects with whatever country that you're living in does. All these things are connected. And Love for Crypto points that out in a lot of his videos. And believe it or not, some of you can't stomach the reality that he pulls out in his video. But as digital asset investor also says, shout out to him too, put your big boy pants on. And as the Rob Cash say to the ladies, put your big girl bra on. Strap it up. Because there's no room for no weakness, no room for no children, just adults. And some of you might think about there's no room for children, and you might think about my crypto nephew, Aiden Trading. Well, guess what? He might be a child in age, but he definitely have his big boy pants on. And not to mention, he's actually a financial advisor. Check that out. The young man is going places, full steam ahead. Now, let's talk about the XRP community. So far as what we're doing and how we're contributing to each other in the space. Because I personally think it's a great community. I was welcomed with open arms. So many people were welcomed with open arms. And I've seen it personally behind the scenes and in the same scenes that you guys seen it in, on YouTube. Now, I want to send a shout out to one of the new XRP community YouTubers, Brad Kimes. Yo, my man, he puts out excellent news. I love his channel. And the space needs, to be diversified, just to put it simply. And I like his news channel, and there's a couple of other channels I discovered, and please forgive me for not remembering the names of their channels, but there's a lot of things to be discovered out there, a lot of wonderful people out there putting their work, and I appreciate their work, because just like you guys watch my channel, I watch their channels, and I'm fans of their work. And my man, to the lifeboats, Sam I Am, listen, brother, keep on doing what you do, and I can tell you that brother's made of steel because all the stuff that came at him, he still put his big boy pants on and he represents and he moved forward with his beliefs. You know, shout out to that brother. I talked to him behind the scenes. He's a good dude. And I've talked to a lot of people behind the scenes. It's some good people out there. And I know how y'all see the cash man get fired up sometime, and I come with that heat. But I will tell you, like this, being in this space also helped me to grow. I have some people in the comments that come at me and say, listen, and they give me one to grow on. They give me some pointers, because I tell you like this, no matter how old you get, you constantly learning until the day you're dead. Life is a learning experience until the lights shuts off. All right. And we have some talented people in the community that I've discovered throughout the year. And I know you people have too. And believe it or not, we're going to shout these people out, because with this year-end wrap-up, some of these people need to be recognized. And I'm going to go with my man, the notorious XRP. He put out some great collage of videos, getting people, how can I say it, amped up, keeping the morale going in the XRP community and in the digital asset space with his collage of different scenes, getting people to understand what he's trying to say about what we should do to hold on and keep strong and keep the faith in what we're invested in. And I also want to give a shout out to my man, Loco is Free. He did the great collage of all the XRP YouTubers out there, digital asset investor, me, myself, Rob Cash, DM Logic, Jungle Inc. And he made some hot tracks, some scratches, some mixes. Listen, there's some talented people out there. And I want to send a shout out to him for doing that. Listen, we also going to shout out Aiden Trading. I know I just mentioned him before, but I got to do it again. We're talking about talent in the XRP community. This young man is 13 years old, guys. He's a financial advisor at 13, and he's learning to become a professional at it when he's an adult. He's already has his ducks lined up. Guys, you got to take your hats off to that. See what this space have done? Now, listen, I also want to send a shout out to my man, Kickboy Triple, okay? He actually does the music for the XRP Zoo that you're listening to when you're waiting for the live stream to activate. He's also a producer. He's a writer, and he's an actor. You see the type of people we have in this space? We're coming from all walks of life, okay? There's a lot of great DNA in this space. And you know something? I want to shout out to my man Auburn Rain, too. He has a great political perspective. He actually writes books, and he has his books out there. So you need to get at his channel if you want to get at him for some of his digital, material. He's an author. So let's get back to more talent in the space. Now, we also want to talk about my man CKJ. Crypto News. His talent is researching deeply into the digital asset space, mainly XRP and the Ripple Corporation. He's put together a lot of, how can I say, a lot of findings that a lot of other YouTubers have actually springboarded off of. Can't deny that. It takes talent to be able to dig deep, research, look into. And I'm talking about giving up your whole time just to do those things, and then to share that information with the people throughout the world. And then not only that, he has another talent, bringing people together. He shared the love of everybody coming into the space, new, old, black, white, woman, man, and you can't deny it takes talent to do that, to be in the middle, to be kind of a nucleus to keep this thing together that we're building. So far as this community is concerned, it takes talent to do that. Get cheap shots thrown at him, knocks it off. He keeps it moving. Because I'm going to tell you something, it takes talent, because I can't do that. You come at me, I'm ready. That's just it. It is what it is. It takes talent to do that. There are so many talented people in this space, and there are many, many more, but I'm going to try to keep it, semi-short. But it's the end of the year wrap up. It can't be that short. We're talking about a whole year. I also want to talk about the wonderful people in the community doing things for other people. Guys, as divided as we've been throughout this year, so far as, us taking shots at each other, taking shots at other people in their communities, they're taking shots at us. We even had shots taken at us by that stinking ass exchange that I'm not even going to mention. Why give them the free advertisement? But if you've been on Twitter, you know who they are. Even with all that, how could I say it, negative energy in the space, we still managed to do great things, and it definitely outweighs the bad, okay? 2019, we're going to be better as a community and as a digital asset, and so far as our financial status. Trust me on that. Now, I also want to talk about King Blue. This guy brought to the space trying to give while everybody else is trying to receive. And there's nothing wrong with us trying to receive now, because we're all just trying to have a better life for ourselves and our families. There's nothing wrong with that. But in the midst of that, this man decided to think about other people, okay? You're trying to actually get better financially, and he decides to make something that's going to help somebody else, with the St. Jude's Project. Guys, you got to take your hat off to that too. That's what you call a community. That was a very, very selfless act for him to do that. Shouts out to you, King Blue. I'm very proud to have met you, brother, and you're doing great things. And I hope we can still keep doing for St. Jude's, especially as XRP goes up. We're going to help that hospital. We're going to help those children. Also want to talk about Wondering Where, okay? Now, their project consists of planting more trees around the planet, which is very important. And if you don't think so, you're an idiot. Because without trees, nothing grows on this planet. It's a give and take. Trees release oxygen. We give back CO2 to trees. It's an even exchange, so both of us can live. If you don't like trees, something's wrong with you. So you see the selflessness that we've come across in this community. We're a great community, guys, and we got to build up. We got to support one another, and we got to keep the love going, okay? So shout out to King Blue. Shout out to Wondering Where. And also want to talk about the YouTubers, again, the XRP community YouTubers like DM Logic. He keep us well grounded in the space. When others are floating away to this, I guess, world of, how do I want to say it, of beyond reality thinking. Yeah, I couldn't think of nothing creative to say, but he keeps us grounded. And I think everybody has their use case in the space. DM Logic keeps us grounded. Shout outs to DM Logic. And he kept us, how can I say it, level-headed throughout this bear market. So with this year in wrap up, what I'm trying to say is what everybody contributed throughout this year mattered. Yeah, we didn't get the price run up that we were expected from the predictions or just from living through 2017, expecting the same thing to happen. But it did not happen. But so what? You know what happened? You were smart enough to invest in digital assets. We are going to be the new class of millionaires and possibly billionaires. And the powers that be do not want that. And that's why I love for crypto, because he points that out. But I'm also going to move on. Thinking Crypto. He actually gives you the same level-headed view, but differently. He lets you know that there are other successful, prominent assets out there. He lets you know that he is diversified, and he gives you his level-headed, reasoning, logical perspective on why he has other assets, as he's giving you all the great information about XRP and all the things that are looking to happen, okay? And that's why I like his channel. Okay, he lets you know, guys, listen, live in reality. There are other assets out there. There is competition out there. And you have to govern yourself accordingly on how you invest in your assets and, how you move forward. Okay? Also like Modern Investor also. Man, dude, he breaks information down. You definitely can't be about no bull crap if you're watching his channel. If you're about some silly shit, don't watch his channel, because his channel is serious. He gives you the news straightforward. He keeps it popping. Also want to shout out Crypto Eddie. Man, listen, I love you, sister. Check that out. And I'm going to speak on something that kind of upset me at the end of the year. And someone was, I guess, commenting on her channel with some negativity. Now, we all received that, but I mean, they actually said or asked why she's so happy. You know what? And listen, if you got the children around, hide them, because I got to say it the way I feel it. Why the fuck are you so miserable? That's what you need to ask yourself. And Crypto Eddie, pardon the language if you happen to see this video, but I had to say it the way I felt it, because I felt for you when I saw that negativity come on your channel with all the love and information that you give out to the space. There's no reason why that energy should have came to you. You know what I'm saying? And you got a big brother. Matter of fact, you got big brothers and sisters in the space. So if anybody feel like getting at Crypto Eddie, listen, you getting at us. You getting at Rob Cash, and you can get some of this. Trust me. I ain't up for that video talk. We can meet. But stop, putting that type of crap on good people. You need to sit your ass down somewhere and go be broke. We trying to be better and get better and do better. Listen, Crypto Eddie, we love you, baby. Appreciate your work. You know what I'm saying? Also want to send a shout out to a couple of people out on Twitter, like Mr. BXRP. That's my dude, man. He be coming with it on the Twitter feed. He don't come with no BS. He comes with the information. He shares the information, and he brings a level-headed approach on Twitter. He keeps it adult on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? He keeps us, how could I say it, mature about the space. Shout out to him, man. You be doing big things, and I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anybody, because I'm trying to remember as much as I can, because you know I do this unscripted, guys. You know how I do it. Rob Cash come with the freestyle on it. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I do forget anybody, please forgive me, you know, because I love everyone in the space. And I also want to shout out to my subscribers. You know, I'm a little above 2,500. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support that you give me. And I appreciate to give me the understanding, even the reprimanding. Because you know what? Rob Cash is not above mistakes. And like I said, we're a community and we're a family. And through, I think it was CKJ live stream the other night, someone in the live chat said that we're a dysfunctional family, but we're still a family. And you know what? To me, that rang bells. That was so poignant. And even I can be dysfunctional sometimes, but we're family. We protect family, we correct family, and we move on with family, all right? And we're family. And we're also family with other communities. Come on, man. This is a digital asset space. We're trying to go from ashy to classy, like my man Notorious B.I.G. said, okay? We're trying to level up on our financial status. So we do have to grow and cut the bullshit out. But 2019, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it with you guys. I can't wait to see what's ahead. I can't wait to see what's coming. And if you're out there and if you're losing grip and if you think you're getting weak, listen, do your push-ups. Get strong. Like the digital asset investor said, put your big boy pants on. This is a wonderful opportunity. Do not let that red or that mainstream media news with their fast food lunch or their fast food information fudge you out the market. Just like fast food, it's no good for you. It's just something to eat at the moment until you get to the real deal. Like my XRP YouTubers out there and other digital asset YouTubers. They are the real food out there for news. So don't let that crap get you down, because they're trying to get you out the market so all their billionaire and trillionaire buddies can come and take it away from you. Now, I'm going to ask you this question, because we're going into 2019, okay? We're leaving 2018 behind. We're going to leave all the negativity behind. But the question I got to ask you, for those people who are this close to getting fudded out of the market from the fast food lunch, mainstream media news, and all the other haters out there that want us poor people to stay poor, I'm going to ask this. Are you an investor or a customer? Do you want customers coming? Do you want to get rich? Or do you want to stay poor and bitch? It's your choice. And I'm going to end this by saying on the back of my shirt that my wife made for me, love you, baby, appreciate the Christmas gift. This is how I'm going to end this video. Hope you guys can read it. Rob Cash, off the set. Have a wonderful new year. I love you all. Let's get rich together.